Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Girl with the Tail Hair. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be doing how will your future husband treat you, right? Now, if you're a guy watching this and you're interested in girls, this can work for you too. Just replace every time I say husband with wife. No matter who you are watching this and who it is you're interested in, just replace the pronouns appropriately, and it can be for anyone, right? But the title technically will be how will my future husband treat me, right? So we have 4 piles here, and I want you to pick the pile that resonates with you the most. The piles are marked by 4 animals. Pile number 1 is this elephant, right? A pink elephant. Pile number 2 is this duck, okay? Pile number 3 is this turtle, like a silver turtle, so cute. Pile number 4 is this pink and gold butterfly. So we have elephant, duck, turtle, butterfly. Pick one of the 4 when you're ready. So just relax. Try to pick with your intuition and not your eyes, because your eyes can be misleading, okay? Now, without further ado, we're going to start with pile number 1. Also, I'm going to be using my letters that I love to use to try to give you more clues, maybe initials, right? So let me move pile number 4 and 3 off to the side, off camera for you guys. So now we're going to start with pile number 1, the elephant. So you have, how will your future spouse treat you, or your future husband? You have the 5 of cups, right? You have the 2 of cups, really beautiful. You have the death card, don't freak out, I'm gonna explain. You have the 9 of swords. You have the Hierophant. That's kind of cast in light there. You can't really see it so good. You have the 4 of swords. You have the 8 of cups. You have a lot of cups energy. And then I have some Sakura cards, and they're not tarot cards. They're like from this card capture deck. I don't know if you're familiar with that show, but I find that they help me get messages. So you have the light, the flower, the power, the watery, right? Someone might be a water sign, either you or him or whoever. The mist, again, water vibes. The float, which could be an air sign. And the shadow, which really goes along with the death card, and the 5 of cups, which is the despair card. Don't worry. Let's start going through it. So the first card you got was the 5 of cups, which is the despair card. This tells me that either you or your future spouse, husband, wife, has low moods. You tend to feel really melancholy. Maybe you're going through a hard time. Right now is really a hard time for everyone. Everybody's inside. Everybody may have a bit of anxiety. It's not an easy time, but this tells me that someone is going through a bit of despair, really. But right after it comes, and it's cups energy, which is, cups signify emotion, right? So right after it, we have the 2 of cups. So it's kind of telling you a story here. So with the 2 of cups, what I'm seeing because I'm going in order of how the cards appeared. What I'm seeing is that after this time of despair is when you meet your person. The Two of Cups signifies a bond, your twin flame, your soulmate, your husband, your wife, this is your person, right? The Two of Cups, you're really well matched. You love each other like as you love yourself. It's a perfect match. You really suit each other with the Two of Cups. And so when this person comes into your life, then we have the Death card. Usually the Death card is negative, but in the order that we're reading here, I feel like the Death card is signaling the end of this kind of lonely, despairing existence and the beginning of this new dual existence with this person, right? Because the Death card really just signifies an end. And in this case, I think the Death card is signifying the end of your solitude, right? So this person is going to treat you in such a way that you no longer despair. You feel a lot more positive, a lot more optimistic, because you feel like you're facing the world together. You guys have a us against the world mentality. Right after that comes the Nine of Swords, which to me is a step up from the despair card. It's like you went from despairing to now you're just more like anxious. You still worry, but you know, you have someone on your side, especially as the Hierophant comes right after. The Hierophant is a good marriage card, and it also signifies that someone is a great person to go to for counsel. I see your spouse being your confidant, giving you a lot of advice, talking you through a lot of hard situations, kind of just being there for you and kind of getting you through it, with their constant reassurance. Like this person would make a good therapist, honestly, and they could kind of become like your personal confidant or therapist. Like you guys have a lot of long chats about emotions and improving like coping mechanisms and stuff. That's what I'm seeing for you, right? And then we had the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So what I'm seeing is that this is like a commemoration and this is like a discontentment. So what I'm seeing is that you are very prone to overthinking. You're very prone to overthinking, and you're prone to like procrastination. You see how this person's just kind of lying here, like, and because of that you become very discontented easily. That's what I'm seeing here for you. I'm getting a lot of your energy in these cards. Let me see if I can get more of your spouse's energy with these cards. So with the Light, again, I feel that this person comes in and kind of shakes up your world. They kind of shine a light on all your dark days and make things better, easier, more illuminated, right? This person really is like a breath of fresh air in your life. With the Flower card, this is how he sees you. He or she sees you as delicate because of your emotions that you have. Everybody has emotions, but you really react to things like you can't help it. And they see you as delicate. They see you as someone they have to nurture and care for. Like literally, they are the light and you are the flower, and they enjoy helping you blossom. So to me, that's beautiful. It's okay to be sad, like, and it's okay to like lean on someone for strength, right? With the Power card, right? As long as you also remember that they will have dark days too, and there'll be times where you should be strong enough for them to lean on you as well, right? With the Watery, what I'm getting is that someone might be a water sign. Yeah, basically just that someone might be a water sign, or someone might have a water-like personality. Like, you know how water can erode a rock because of its persistence. Like, you are not necessarily very tough or harsh with your words. You're more soft, but you're so firm and persistent that you get things done. That could be either you or your spouse, but I'm sensing that that's more your spouse. Like they're very persistent with the things that they want to do. But that could be you as well. With the mist, again, more water sign vibes. Also, that sometimes I think that you feel lost in the mist. And again, this person is like the light shining in, kind of clarifying everything for you. Like this person really is like, I want to say almost like heaven sent. With the float card, I feel like your partner, your future partner, is going to be very light-hearted. You're going to be more of a heavy soul, and they're going to be more light-hearted, water or air. They're going to be like floating on cloud 9, and because of that, they're going to be elevating your mood a lot. And with the shadow card, I feel like some of your dark moods, they're not unwarranted. You're not just this gloom and doom kind of person. Like, you have been through stuff, right? And you're just working through it. Like, you're working through whatever trauma or whatever has happened, and they're really game to help you work through it all, which I think is just so beautiful. This is a nice, supportive, loving kind of spouse. Let's get some letters and see what else we can get, right? So, oh, immediately I'm getting 2 C's. Like, some C could definitely be someone's initials or be in someone's name. I'm also getting CC, like, you know, when you CC someone on emails, like this, your spouse might be someone that you work with, you guys. I'm getting names like Cecile, Chad, Charlie, Carl. I have 2 O's, right? So this person definitely has like repeating letters in their name. I have A, S, F, A, N, E, D, A. So a lot of A's, right? This person definitely has repeating letters in their name. I also feel like with FAN as fans, I feel like this person is very well liked because of how lighthearted and just what a source of energy they are, and they're very popular. Like, that's what I feel. I don't know why I'm getting Coco, like Coco Chanel. Like, maybe this person likes to buy you expensive gifts. What names am I getting? His name might begin with D, Daniel, Darren, Derek, Dre, something like that. Like, your name could be with F, Franny, Francesca, Fiola, Fiona. There's many different names. Coco. One of you might really like chocolate. He might buy you a lot of chocolates. Also, I'm seeing that someone in this pile, they may have like chocolate colored complexion, like beautiful deep complexion as well, and that might be something that your spouse notices about you and finds like unique. But of course, all complexions are beautiful, but that could be for some of you, right? So that's all I'm getting so far for group number 1. Let me know if any of you have met this person, if it resonated, or, you know, if you like to look forward to whoever this is. You know, this is the kind of person that you would want, so, you know, you're happy with this. We're going to move on to the duck. Hi, group number 2. Oh, and by the way, thank you to group number 1. And now thank you to group number 2 for joining me. So, sorry if the camera shook a little bit just now. So you got the King of Wands, right? The 5 of Wands, drama, some drama there. The 10 of Cups, beautiful, beautiful. The 6 of Cups, oh, how pretty. Oh, that's really sweet. Let me just put them all and then I'll explain. Judgment, right? 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Some of them will be out of the frame, sorry. The Mirror, interesting. The Thunder, the Fight, the Return. You might be getting back with your ex, don't get scared. The Voice, the Dream. You have the Song and the Voice. I'm gonna talk about that later. And the Arrow. Okay, so let's start with the very first card that I pulled, which was the King of Wands. So your spouse is someone that has a lot to offer you in the way of creativity and ideas, and they're just like a fun person to be around. Wands energy is like a very creative energy. Like this person might be an artist of some kind, a poet, a writer, a singer, a dancer, something to do with art, photography, or maybe they just really enjoy art, they appreciate art, they're an art connoisseur, they're a patron of the arts, right? With the 5 of, because I feel like this person has a great social life, with the 5 of Wands, I see some drama. Like maybe they have a big friend group and there's some conflict. I'm sensing that you are maybe more to yourself, and so you feel thrust into this world where there's all these different people, there's gossip, there's drama, but your future spouse is very protective of you, right? With this 10 of Cups, he sees you as the package, like the wifey, it's him, it's you, perfect nuclear family, the daughter, the son, it's all of you and in this together kind of thing. He looks at you and he starts to daydream about his life. So the way he treats you, even when you're dating, is kind of like, he tends to treat you like you're his wife already. So sometimes he can be, again with the conflict, he can be a tiny bit controlling with you because he commits very fast, and so he's seeing you as one flesh. So he wants you to do what he's doing, but you might want to do your own thing. But I'm sensing that you're very happy here, and he has a lot to offer you with the 6 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is bliss, so again that's happiness, and the 6 of Cups is just happiness. Like this boy is offering this girl flowers. Your future spouse knows how to treat you. Your husband, like, he buys you flowers. He just knows how to give you little surprises that make you happy. He wants to provide for you. He's a provider type. Some of the conflict may be you wanting to be more independent, right? Whereas he wants to just provide for you in a traditional sense. That's something you guys have to work out between yourselves. With Judgment, I get the feeling that he's not unfair. He's not totally unfair in this. He's a fair person. And his treatment of you is quite sweet. He's very sweet with you. But there might be a little bit of tension because you see things differently. Again, you know how I said how he's definitely a provider. Here we have bold, the 6 of Pentacles. So you see how this is the Charity card. So yes, this guy is financially abundant enough to provide for you, but he also can provide for others by doing charity work. Like, this is definitely a provider type. I kind of want to say like an alpha kind of man, and that's why there might be conflict here, because maybe you want, when you decide, well, I want to do this, and you can't decide every schedule all the time, but because he's so giving and generous, and he really does know how to make you happy, I feel like that's why he sometimes justifies things and feels like he should plan the vacation, he should plan the this, he should plan the that, and sometimes you have to speak up and have things your way as well. So with him being a provider type, again, we have more confirmation of that. The 7 of Pentacles, hardworking, reaping what he sows, willing to work hard, willing to do everything he has to do to harvest that wealth. We have a lot of Pentacles and Cups here, so we have a lot of emotional, like good emotions, and we have good finances. So with the Mirror card, I feel like he tends to mirror your behavior. So when there's conflict on your end, like you're disagreeing with him, he might tend to match that instead of trying to resolve the fight. and you literally got the thunder and the fight. So because you guys mirror each other, you might be twin flames, and that's why with the thunder there's a lot of passion in the relationship, which is why you have the 10 of cups, emotional fulfillment, bliss, and you have the 6 of cups, which is happiness. So there's a lot of passion, but with passion comes some disagreements. 5 of wands, conflict, and the fight card. So, but don't worry, this is not any kind of violent thing. This is like just like a battle of the minds, right? Disagreeing, which happens, like that happens, you guys. Then you have the return, right? So this might be either your ex that you already know, tell me if that resonates, or the return might signify that even though you fight, even though you have conflict, even though you mirror each other in good ways and in bad ways, you always come back to each other. Like, this is a very stable union here, right? The voice. Ooh, I'm losing my voice as I just pull the voice card. So with the voice and the song, you guys are very vocal. You're very vocal about what you want with him because you feel comfortable to share it with him, and he's very vocal about what he wants. And then with the song, I feel like you guys are so harmonious, you know, like you make beautiful music together. Again, how I said with the King of Wands that he might be artistic. Maybe he likes to involve you in his artwork. Maybe you're his muse. Maybe you inspire him to sing, to play guitar, to do something. Maybe he likes just sharing music with you. Maybe you have the same taste in music, the same taste in movies, the same taste in art. Or maybe you have completely different tastes and you bond when you share those differences, and you can kind of see the world through each other's eyes. With the dream, I feel like this is a fulfillment for you. Again, the 10 of cups, which is bliss, goes so well with the dream card. Like, this is what you've dreamed of. You've always wanted like a marriage like this. Of course you have your little fights, whatever, but it's nothing toxic. It's like natural. You must disagree. I mean, you're not perfect. And with the arrow card, this guy, again, vocal, the voice of the song. He is a straight shooter. He's going to come right out and tell you how he feels. Arrows always fly straight. Notice that there are no deception cards on this board. They're very clear-cut cards. There's judgment. There's 10 of cups and 6 of cups. It's like so straightforward about what he wants. And even with the 5 of wands, he's willing to have a conflict and just tell you, I disagree. You know, he's not going to hide anything. Like, to me, this is what healthy conflict looks like. You know, there's conflict, but it's healthy and you get it resolved, right? Because you're being vocal about your needs. Let's see what the letters show. Oh, I put a lot. F. Someone might be named with F. I got F before. Fiona, Francesca, Fred, many things. G, Gregory, FG could be their initials. All that's coming to me is Gregory and Gary. D, for some reason, like Darius is coming to me, and like Devon, and I'm getting some names, you know, I'm getting, these could be your initials, any of these. B, like Brad or Ben, or you have, there's a E. Let's see if we have any words here. L, E again, E, Y again. Ooh, 2 Ys. That's so unusual. Like, someone might be named with Y, like Yvette, Evis, Yvonne. Right? That's unusual. I'm getting I twice. Right? And then I have like I and I. And with the mirror, I feel like, and you know, with the conflict cards, sometimes you don't see eye to eye. You understand what I'm saying? But with these 2 eyes, I feel like you guys, like, you're mirroring each other because you might be twin flames. And with goal as well, with the dream card, I feel like it's your goal to have a relationship that's like this. Like, you're very happy with this. Yeah, I'm sensing that you're quite happy with this. So I'm gonna move on. You guys let me know if you saw anything else, right? Oh, sorry, duck. So thank you, group number 2. I hope this resonated. Please like and subscribe, guys. Remember to turn on the notification button so that you get notified when I put out a new video, okay? Number 3, we have the turtle. Hi, group number 3. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if it resonated, and if you're subscribing, make sure to tick the notification so you get notified when I do another video. But welcome, group number 3, turtle. Let's see how your future spouse or future husband is going to treat you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, so that's beautiful, new beginning. We have the Knight of Cups, okay, so some emotional stability there. We have the Seven of Cups, temptation. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, so maybe there's some stagnant emotions. We have the Chariot, which is the success or triumph card. We have the Four of Wands, which is like about union, celebration, like kind of card. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Windy, someone might be an air sign. The Big, someone might be much taller than the other. The Time, this relationship is probably going to stand the test of time, especially with the Loop. I'll get into everything in detail just now because the Loop really looks like the infinity. So this might be a death do us part relationship, which a lot of people want. A lot of people want that lifelong relationship. The Dark, right? The Sweet, I think that's how he views you. Like, you're very sweet. And the Silent, one of you might be quiet. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this is a fresh new relationship with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is a fresh new start for some reason. Maybe this is a new financial start. Maybe this guy has just opened up a business or just started a new job, or you've just started a new job. There's some kind of fresh financial start here. And then with him being the Knight of Cups, I feel like he's trying to offer you his heart. Like, he's trying to offer you something emotionally, just as he started a new endeavor. Maybe he feels he's in a position now to be with someone. With the Seven of Cups, though, which is temptation, I feel like he is very lustful towards you. Like, he's very tempted by your appearance, and you know, he kind of wants to feast on you. Like, his eyes are always on you. Like, he's very lusty towards you. And with the Ace of Cups, I feel like there's like a little emotional disconnect here. Like, maybe sometimes you feel like he wants you more physically, right? And that you don't get a chance to have conversations and talk and like connect on that emotional level. Sometimes you can feel he's a bit hedonistic, like he just is very physically attracted to you. But don't worry, because I'm seeing the Chariot, which to me means that he's willing to literally, and his Knight of Cups, to me that means he's willing to literally go to battle over you. Like, he's willing to put himself on the line for you. He's willing to literally fight for you. Like, he's not gonna give up, right? And that, so there is deeper feelings there, more than just looks, right? For some reason I'm picturing a very good looking guy. Maybe that's why you are thinking he's shallow, because he has the look, so you think he cares a lot about that. But that's not necessarily true. With the Four of Wands, he sees you as marriage material, even though he comes on more, ooh, I don't want to say F-boy, but he comes on more like an F-boy at first. But he really does see you as marriage material, as one he can have a union with. See, these people, they're kind of, I believe they're tying the knot. Like, he really wants to be with you, you guys. Like, he sees you as the full package. And he finds you very appealing in a variety of ways. Like, there's just a lot that he likes about you. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like a thirst for new ideas. Again, with the Ace of Pentacles, like, I feel like this guy might be an entrepreneur. For other groups, I got artist vibes. For this group, I'm getting businessman vibes, entrepreneurial vibes. Like, this is the kind of guy I'm getting, right? With the windy, he might be an air sign, right? Or you might feel that he blows wherever the wind takes him, because you are looking at him like he's not stable, but he's a lot more stable than you think. With the big, I feel like there's a size difference with height, like, or he might come across like a big shot because he's a businessman of some kind, or because he has some kind of financial abundance, right? But there might be a size difference. He might be very tall and you're very short, or you could be tall, he could be short. There's a size difference. With the time right next to the loop, which looks like an infinity sign, this relationship will stand the test of time, even though you didn't think it would. Again, with the Chariot, which is triumph over whatever, like, you guys always come through them on the other side better than ever. With the Dark, I feel like there might be some sinister aspects to the relationship. Like, every relationship has dark times, but whatever is in the dark does come to light. But I feel like you might be kept in the dark about certain aspects of his life at first, and that might be why you may not have trusted him at first. But eventually, with the sweet, I feel like he really is sweet for you, like sweet to you. He sees you as sweet, and so he tries to be gentle and kind with you, and to just be careful with your feelings. With the Silent, I feel like he can be quite stoic because he's this businessman, right? And people really look to him and look up at him. I feel like he can be quite silent, like he's a man of few words, but you don't seem to mind that because I feel like you're very impressed by him. So that's what I'm getting. Like, this is a guy that kind of seems to just be really enthralled with your physical appearance at first, but it blossoms and blossoms into something more, and he ends up treating you really sweetly, like you're his princess, right? And he's your knight. This is such a nice one. RN. You might be a nurse, a registered nurse. RN, or somebody in the family is a nurse, and you meet because of that, or something. SO. I'm getting son. I feel like you guys might have a kid. Maybe you'll have a son first. Gone. Pets. I feel like you guys might also have, a pet. You might see each other as the one. You may have a pet together, a son together in future, not right now. Ooh, I'm also getting vet. Like, one of you could be a vet. You could open a vet business. Opening a veterinary place is a business, and that's probably a really fun business, especially if you love animals. I love animals. I'm getting the word tone. I feel like you really love each other's tone of voice, and you love to, like, have nice conversations, right, together. With stone, sorry about that. Someone's trying to call next door. With stone, sometimes with the Silent, I feel like you feel like he's stoic, like he's still like a statue almost, because he doesn't always say what he's thinking, right? He's like that strong, silent type. With grit, he's very courageous, especially with the Triumph card, how I said he would go to battle for you. I'm also getting soon. You might meet this guy soon, right? He might come into your life really soon, even sooner rather than later. His name could begin with G, P, any of these letters, V. So many letters here. He could work in IT. He could be a vet. So many different things. I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm also getting stoner. Like, he might really like to just chill out and, but he's not a lazy person, right? Because we have the Page of Pentacles, so that's thirst for you know, improvement and in finances. I'm getting Eve. Your name could be Eve. Oh, whoa. I'm getting Steve. There's lots of other names you can get too. You could also have spelled Ron, R-O-N. But that's all I'm getting for now. Let me know if anything else resonates. Remember, it's a general reading. So thank you, group number 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notifications button. It's like a bell. So you get notified when I get a new upload. So group number 4. Hi, group number 4, Pink Butterfly. Welcome to your tarot card reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And when you subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can get notified when I have a new video. So hi, group number 4. What will your future spouse, husband, wife, etc. be like? You have the High Priestess, starting off with a bang, boom. You have the King of Cups. Honestly, that's great. Ooh, you have the 9 of Pentacles, prosperity. You have the 5 of Pentacles, which is poverty. Ooh, I'm going to talk about this contradiction right here. Right? This is interesting. You have the 9 of Cups, which is gluttony. You have the Ace of Swords, which is like a new beginning for you, a new like action kind of beginning. And you have the Ace of Wands. You have 2 new beginnings, a new creative beginning. So this is definitely somebody new. I don't think this is your ex or anything like that. So breathe a sigh of relief. The through, okay. The little, there might be a height difference. Someone might be small, you might be short. If you might be short, or you might be short, or you might have a little one together, right? The illusion, right? Everything is not what it seems. The sand, the hope, the lock, the erase. Did you guys see the lock? Did you guys see the erase? The hope. Okay, let's start. So the High Priestess is the first card. This is a great marriage card. I think he sees you as this, the High Priestess. He sees you as so holy. He thinks you're very wise, discerning. You're kind of wise beyond your years. I think he thinks you give great advice. And he sees you as kind of majestic, like this otherworldly sort of thing. He views you very highly. And he's more of the King of Cups. He's emotionally stable. He's fair. He's honest. He has a lot to offer emotionally. This is not an emotionally unavailable kind of guy. With these 2 cards right next to each other, it's so interesting that you got the prosperity card, 9 of Pentacles, right next to the poverty card, 5 of Pentacles. So one of you grew up poor and one of you grew up rich, and that is how I'm interpreting it. Like, that's what I'm seeing. I know it's really specific, but this is what I'm seeing. One of you grew up rich. I feel like it's him. And one of you grew up a bit poor. And I feel like that's you. Maybe you struggle financially. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, I'm always like, it's impressive when someone like grew up struggling financially and then they work their way up, you know. I feel he's the one that grew up rich, and you are the one that maybe grew up more struggling. We'll see. You let me know in the comments. With the 9 of Cups, which is gluttony, I feel like whoever the rich one is probably him. He has a tendency to partake like in a lot of like feasting, or he has a tendency to binge watch a show, binge sleep, binge eat, binge drink even, but not all the time. He plays hard. Wait, how do you say that? He works hard and he plays hard kind of thing. He loves to party, right? So, but he's emotionally stable, so don't worry about him liking to party. It's not that bad. He just likes to have a good time. And this is the gluttony card, so he sees his wealth as a means to really just relax and like go on vacations and like eat wonderful things, drink wonderful wines. Like he likes the finer things in life, and he wants to give that to you. With the Ace of Wands, This is a creative new beginning. Maybe this person inspires you to do something, like whatever you do, like start a new idea, club, charity, write, paint, dance, sew, sing, all these different things, be a photographer. Something about this relationship is inspiring you creatively, and helping your talent grow. And with this Ace of Swords, which is also a new beginning in terms of active energy, this guy really actively pursues you. And I feel like he uses his wealth to do so a bit, right? So just letting you know. With the through, I feel like, and this is, look at this, this is gorgeous. So I feel like one of you is putting up a front, and I feel like it's him. Like, he pretends to be this party person, which doesn't go along with this King of Cups emotional stability energy. I feel like you have the power to see right through the illusion into the real him. So you see that he's really this King of Cups, and not necessarily into the limelight and partying as much as he claims to be. Maybe that's part of his job. Maybe he has to like schmooze and network for his job. With the little, you might have a little one, a little pet. You might be much shorter than him. He might be much shorter than you. I feel like he's very protective over you, and he sees you as like really cute. Even if you're tall, like he still sees you as like cute, and he wants to protect you. With the sand, I feel like this person, again, how he has the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, he's very variable. And with the hope, I feel like you draw a lot of hope in this relationship. With the lock and the erase, I feel like sometimes you can be a little closed off, and it's like you went through a lot that you want to let go of. Let's get some letters. Ooh, I have to kind of carry the ending here. T, T, G. That might be your initials. M, R, L, I, E. What am I seeing here? I, U, R. Again, I'm getting grit, like someone's very courageous. I'm also getting grime, like maybe you went through a lot, right? Ooh, I'm also getting dirt. Like maybe there's like gossip going on, you guys. I hope that everything's fine, but that's what I'm getting here. But I don't think any harm will come to you. That's all I'm getting really with these letters. So thanks everyone.